What is up, everyone? Max Lin here, and welcome back to my channel. This is episode number 5 of Themindhere, the series where I discuss the process and work that goes into my transcription videos. I also give an update on my current transcription progress and talk about other subjects that come to mind, hence the name of the series. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I release piano versions of songs on about a quarterly basis, and these videos bi-weekly. If you're enjoying my content and want to see more, please consider subscribing. Last episode, I finished off the transcription, so this episode, I'm starting with a brand new song. Well, sort of. This is actually a piece I've been working on in the past. In fact, I started this probably before my last 3 complete transcriptions. For whatever reason, I stopped working on it. Most likely it was because I was having a hard time harmonizing and then just forgot about it or didn't have time to come back. In any case, I've brought it back now to finish it. The first thing I did after dusting the score off of the shelves was scrap the bass. Despite all the work I've put into it in the past, it just didn't sound too great, and I know I can do a much better job now with the bass. Everything except a few chords in the middle was thrown out so I could get a fresh start on the piece. I left those chords in there because I thought they were fine and it could give me a guide for my harmonization. I still kept the old melody for the most part because it sounded alright, and I didn't want to waste time retranscribing the melody. Of course, I went through the melody again to make sure that everything matched the video nicely and was written with good score conventions. As I've learned through my music theory classes, my previous notation conventions were a bit off, so I needed to be wary of this old piece. If I started transcribing this song, Spica, from scratch, I'd have to transcribe the melody first anyways, so this gave me a head start. Of course, after I fixed up the melody, I needed to harmonize, or rather reharmonize, the piece. That is the second step of my transcribing process, as it depends on the melody. Using my newfound music theory knowledge of the nature of chords and chord progressions, combining that with the extra years of experience I've gained since starting this piece, I pumped out a majority of the chords pretty quickly. All of this happened within 2 weeks, and 2 weeks as in 2 weekends. It definitely helped that I was more focused on matching the chords properly with the original song and the melody this time around, instead of playing random chords from the key signature in hopes of finding something that worked. That brute force tactic was one of the main reasons why my transcriptions took about half a year to make in the past. After that was done, I went back to make sure that the chords sounded right and the melody matched up. I go back to check my music a lot just to be extra safe, and in this case, it paid off because I found that 2 notes in one of the melodic phrases were actually a major and a minor second lower than they were supposed to. I also fixed a few quarter notes that were offbeat and should have been 2 eighth notes tied together. So before I go off on my little tangent, we need some history about my channel. I started this channel with my transcription videos, and that still holds true to this day. Occasionally, I've put other works on here that were for school or something else, but they were no longer public. Recently, I've started this series, which is related to music but in a vlog style instead of an actual music video. There is a possibility, however, that I will expand the contents of my channel past music. This isn't actually the first time I've debated this. In the past, my early high school years, I wanted to put some Minecraft videos up, but I didn't really have any content I felt that would have been worth it, and I wasn't that great of a speaker back then. This new possible extension, however, is different. I've been wanting to do some deep research into some things I've been personally curious about. I've taken free online courses before and done some reading, but to be honest, they weren't that effective, and the knowledge didn't always stick around, even if I took notes, because I didn't have much motivation to practice the knowledge, or sometimes to even finish the course. So, here's my theory. If I decide to make a project out of this research, I will be more motivated to actually do it and complete it. Again, this is a theory that I am actively testing and is, in fact, one of the primary motivations behind this very series. In the previous episodes, I mentioned that I wanted a way to hold myself accountable for making these transcriptions. So in this case, I forced myself to make bi-weekly videos showing my progress. It's much harder to bail on a project if I have to show something for it every so often. This extension won't be about progress at all, but it'll make a project out of something that would have been lower stakes and less exciting. If I make something like a video explaining my findings, I feel like I could improve my skills in new ways and at the same time actually conduct the research I've been wanting to do. So maybe before the end of this year, there will be more new content on this channel. I might even need a new channel banner, but that would be a whole nother project. Alright, so in a minute, I will show you all what my progress is on the newest piece I'm transcribing. I'd like to thank everyone who survived to the end of this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to let me know in the comments section down below. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.